What the hell is Sauce Sports or whatever that last call was talking about? What the hell is that?
Guys are from Free Love, man.
North side, south side, east side, west side. Perfect. It's the sauce hoe, you know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wide, shout out Wink, what up Tenny, what up Ray, what up Stitch. 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't this shit. Call the sauce line if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Stros, Texans, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side, east side, west side. It's the sauce hoe, you know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wide, shout out Wink, what up Tenny, what up Ray, what up Stitch. 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't this shit. Call the sauce line if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Stros, Texans, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side, east side, west side. It's the sauce hoe, you know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wide, shout out Wink, what up Tenny, what up Ray, what up Stitch. 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't this shit. Call the sauce line if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Stros, Texans, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side, east side, west side. Perfect. It's the sauce hoe, you know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh.
Yo, what's the motherfucking deal? We about to be live in just a second. Taking care of one or two little behind the scene things. It's about rocking. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button when y'all slide up in that thing. Oh, I gotta get my mind out the gutter. But give me just a minute. We're gonna be live. I promise. I'm ready. All this shit. I promise we're ready. I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak peek. See, I'm ready. I promise we're ready. Just give me like 45 more seconds.
What the hell is Sauce Sports or whatever that last call was talking about? What the hell is that?
Guys are from Free Love, man.
Be live. Just give me like a couple seconds. Fucking mic on. There we go. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to Saw Sports. If you're not familiar with Saw Sports, the Houston, Texas Homer Network. Maybe talking all sports, but only the Texans. Anyway, no, we're talking all sports, but only Houston, baby. We're going to talk about probabilities and outcomes. We're going to talk about potential situations and scenarios. We're going to talk about likelihoods and likely not goods. And I'm going to stand on my square. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can present all the legitimacy. Y'all, at this point, if y'all don't realize I've thrown legitimacy and sensibility, I've defenestrated. I've thrown it completely out the window, right? Y'all don't even know what that means. Go Google that shit. I will tell you, get your Merriam-Webster's dictionary, but they probably don't even make them motherfuckers. I used to have a big brown bitch. You could assault somebody with it. And anytime I asked my teacher about a word, go look in the dictionary. She wouldn't tell me. I don't think she knew the words. That's why she made me go look in the dictionary. Anyway, let's see what we got joining us today, man. I hope everybody in the sauce is doing well. I hope that everybody in your family is good. I hope that all things are coming to fruition for you that you desire, right? If it's good for you. But let's see, Daniel Martinez. Mills time to shine. Watch the film. What's the motherfucking deal? Nail. Shout out to Nails and Pops. What's the motherfucking deal? J Mail. What's the motherfucking deal? And if y'all don't know who, excuse me, I've been burping this shit all day. If y'all don't know who was on the flow on the intro, shout out to Mr. J Mail. Lamar. Sometimes I said Mark. Leonard Avery. What's the motherfucking deal? Jared Key, the key man, the key bump. What's the motherfucking deal? Hector Flores, go watch the Dynamo if y'all don't know. We can't watch them right now. I think, well, they got the CONCACAF coming up. So what's up with that? Insert name FC. What's the motherfucking deal? Definitely go check out Insert name FC. Like here's some homework for y'all, right? Because the sauce is about all teams, right? We talk mainly Texas. That's what y'all be wanting to talk about. Every time we start talking about the Rockets, y'all be disappearing and evading. Because I told y'all we got a weird basketball thing going on here in Houston. An odd number of Laker fans, right? A large number of no, there's no Knicks fans out here. But a lot of Laker fans. I don't think there's a lot of Dallas fans out here. But we just got, it's a weird fan. It's just like a random shit going on in Houston, right? Anyway, people don't fuck with the Rocks like they should. Jay Boogie, Trinity Garden, the bill. Yeah, Sauce Nation roll call, man. Shout out to Side with Pride, man. You from the East, West, North, South. And you like Southeast, Southwest, South Side, or, you know, wherever you may be. Shout out to Side with Pride, man. You know, we're going to send a little digital love in your direction. If you're not from the city, well, you need to make better life decisions. Now, actually, the city full, bro. We are full. Oh, shit. I might change my den topic for tonight. But we're full, so if you can't come in. You know what I'm saying? Who is dude? I gotta say your name to you. Who is dude? Nah, what's up? Who is dude? What's the motherfucking deal? Eastside Hero. Let me see. Front runner. What's the motherfucking deal? Hey man, if I missed you, I ain't dish you. We got some things we gotta start discussing, right? First of all, D-Hop is op, right? D-Hop is op. So I don't want to hear no, go DeAndre. No, fuck that. That nigga went to Tennessee. He should have retired. If ain't nobody else wanted him, he should have retired before he went to Tennessee. Ain't no love. Maybe in the offseason. Ain't no love. Can't fuck with D-Hop. Now, in the offseason, if he might want to come back, we'll talk about it. We'll discuss it. But as for now, that nigga's like, and we ain't fucking with him, right? And he can't come out here, turkey leg hut shutting down anyway. So we don't want to hear nothing about that. Let's see. DJ Rocky B, what's the motherfucking deal? So let's get into it. The conversation this week has been Case or Davis, right? And let's be honest. You say you heard them start on the station today, they've been talking about all the stuff you've been talking about last. I mean, that's how it is, bro. Like, I'll tell y'all pay attention. Like when the stream's on like normal days, right? And just look at the likes versus who are in there. And you'll notice that it's an odd number. And I've noticed this, but I remember how the old sauces used to be. It used to be a much more significantly higher percentage. But now you got a lot of motherfuckers looking and lurking. A lot of people they call content creators, which are really content stealers. I put it like this, bro. I don't listen to anybody else, right? Because I don't think I'm better than anybody. I think the round table is better than everybody. I think as a collective, we are the best. Like you can't tell me otherwise, because there's a lot of people who don't know, because like I say, after taking a year or so off and the Texans got cool to talk about and all that, people start trying to fill that void. And I don't want to talk about this every time we stream. But like I said, this shit we've been doing is damn near going on 7 years. that people are just not doing that we did 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe that, like, when it comes to this Houston YouTube sports conversation period, I feel like the sauce is better than everybody. And the reason why is not even the round table, it's y'all, the fresh ingredients, because we ain't shit without y'all. Dion, what's the motherfucker? Yeah, we bringing back the Mills Mafia, baby. Just keep the food trucks right. David Skills Mills already. Eddie Mendoza, what's the motherfucking deal? So let's talk about it though, right? It's hot in this motherfucker. Let's talk about it though. And that's why my ass be getting sick. I have it like really, really hot, and then I get too fucking hot, starts when I cut everything off, and then I forget to cut it back, and then I wake up in the morning, it's fucking cold, I'm freezing and shit. But let's talk about it. The conversation has been Davis versus Case, right? The battle of the backups, right? And I know a lot of people are like, well, Case, he's been out the game. Case got dad bod. And I understand it. Shout out to my nigga Spitz. He was making very valid points in the Discord last night. And I cannot dispute those undeniable facts, right? But this is not a game about facts, okay? This is a divisional game. When it comes to divisional games, there is no rhyme or reason, because things that happen in divisional games don't happen in normal games, right? Divisional games always have the eye of the football gods, and they roll the dice, right? I don't know what game the football gods, I don't think they play football. They play like a, I don't know, let me not say that. But TD, what's the motherfucking deal? Right? And y'all know I went to U of H. I support U of H. I fuck with U of H the long way, even though I ain't fuck with them in a while like I need to. But probably still owe some money. I need to pay that shit. But so my heart is gonna lie there because of the memories that I have from there, right? And I've been saying for years, get somebody on the team from U of H. And when you do, they may not necessarily, well, Case wasn't necessarily a winner, but he was exciting, right? At this point, these are my feelings. Like, this is not a game you're going to be relying heavily on the pass. I think it's going to come down to the running game. And I know, they got Derrick Henry. I don't give a fuck about Derrick Henry, right? I appreciate Derrick Henry for what he's done, but he's done it on the Titans, so fuck him. It's almost like CJ2K, right? Like, fuck him. He was good as shit, but he played for the opponents, right? Is that what the ops is? Is it the opponents, right? Is that what it is? It's an opportunity. Anyway, but he played for the Titans. So, like, even though he did all that amazing shit, it was fuck CJ2K, right? Because Titans, right? And so then it's kind of the same thing with Derrick Henry. It's like, fuck Derrick Henry. Even though he's doing amazing things and they're great, it's credible, respectable, fuck him. I don't think Will 501s, Levi's, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that he is, not even gonna call him 501s, because I like 501s. That nigga some Wranglers. Nah, Wranglers cool too. What? He's some Lees. They like, yeah, he's some Lees. He ain't no Levi's, he's some Lees. Anyway, so Will Lees is not any better. And people come here and say, you don't even know how to say his name. You can't even say his name right. Remember they used to do that when we used to call Mills Mims and deliberately say his name wrong? It's not his name. It's not his name, man. And make sure you hit that like button. But my thing is this, right? My thing is this. I'm not going into this game with sensibility. I'm not going into this game with ration, because we're on the brink, right? We didn't come into this season rational. We didn't come into this season believing that the Houston Texans were going to be a contender, that they were going to be a playoff team. We were happy to have C.J. Stroud. We were happy to have a quarterback that we thought could compete. Nobody thought C.J. would be doing what the fuck he's doing right. No one. And if you said that you did, it's a bald-faced lie. Now, you may have thought he was going to be good, right? You may have thought he was going to be very talented. But nobody thought C.J. would be in the conversation the way that he is right now, okay? Houston B, what's the motherfucking deal? L Heights, what's the motherfucking deal? So nobody thought that was going to be in the conversation. Now, he has to take a seat. He's still in protocol. D'Amico mentioned it earlier. He's getting better. We shouldn't expect him this week, right? Let's just get that out of our head. If it would be a Super Sunday surprise, awesome. Let's get that out of our heads, right? Arturo, what's the motherfucking deal? So, it's a situation where if we're gonna go out in a blaze of glory, right? I'd rather go with the gunslinger than the accountant, right? And I don't even want to he's not even a good accountant. He's like a Jaguars accountant, right? Stealing the money, right? If if fucking Davis Mills was not on the Houston Texans, right? He would have sold you your car insurance policy. Like right now, he'd have sold you, he'd be your insurance agent. He'd be like a good neighbor. He'd be the nigga on the State Farm commercial. Not like in a Patty Mahomes way, but in the dude with the pants, the khaki pants way, right? That's who Davis Mills is. And I'm not knocking Mills. I fuck with the Mills Mafia. I fuck with Midas Mills. You know, y'all heard that shit first. We fuck with General Mills. We know where they heard that shit first. We fuck with Money Mills. Shout out to Spitz. All right? Shout out to the whole round table, right? They've been stealing the sauce, the slang for a long time. But my whole thing is this, right? My whole belief is, you know right now in your mind, right? If I told you, give me a mark my motherfucking words for Davis Mills, right? And and I told you to be as outrageous as you could, you'd still give me a pedestrian stat line because it's Davis Mills, right? Because it's Davis Mills. Infinity, what's the motherfucking deal? Right? But that's the thing, right? It's still Davis fucking Mills. So my whole thing is, Case, there's highs and there's lows, right? With Mills, there's lows and there's mids. Okay? Like, I know motherfuckers try to pump up some of his early games. Oh, we didn't have this. I don't want to hear it, right? Because you got a guy who's going to be going into this game with a lack of tools, right? Maybe Schultz is your only weapon. I think Nico's still not practicing. You got Tunsil hurt out there. And anybody who tries to tell me Davis Mills is a mobile guy, stop it, right? Stop that shit. Stop that shit. Stop that shit, right? Because everybody told me his 40 time was faster than Deshaun. And when did you ever see that translate to the field? Like, at one point, did you ever see his 40 time translate to the game? Not once, not ever, not never. Now, maybe Mills has been sitting and observing and watching CJ and be like, oh, that's how you do it, right? Maybe Mills needed a mentor, right? Mentor Mills is what he is now. And so it is what it is. The likelihood of Case being in the game is going to be an emergency situation. I'm not wishing an emergency. I'm not hoping for anybody to get injured. Like, that'd be ridiculous. But the way that line has been playing lately, Tunsil, I do believe have a knee injury. And, you know, I think he's practicing, but like watching. It's a likelihood that Davis is going to take some hits, right? So you figure that out. I don't care if Case has been in the deer blinds all fucking year, okay? I don't care if he's been chugging. I don't think Case don't look like a Bud Light drinker. If he drinks, he probably drinks Budweiser. If he drinks beer. What y'all think? What kind of beer do you think Case Keenum drinks? Drop that in the chat, right? What kind of beer does he look like he drinks? He look like he drank Milwaukee's best. Mills is a dual threat to himself. You know what I'm saying? Big Slive, what's the motherfucking deal? Yeah, man, what you talking about? Big Davis. We finna go drop Big D in Tennessee. What you mean Big Davis Mills, baby? If y'all would have known what the real title was going to be, I think I'm going to say that for Friday. Because I'm telling you, I was going to get real cold-blooded when it comes to this shit. So here's my deal, bro. Like, it's a situation where you have no weapons and you have a quarterback who cannot create, right? I feel like Case is a creator, right? Case will find a way. And I know people say, oh, it's been so long. I don't care. I feel like the guy, the veteran experience that he has makes him superior, right? I feel like it makes him superior to Davis Mills. Physically, at this point, oh no, Four Loko. Oh, stop it. Don't tell me, no, I refuse to stop, Key-Bump. I refuse to believe that Case Keenum is out there drinking Michelob Ultra. Stop it. He drinking that Crawford by already. Nancy Nails know what's up. Somebody gonna come here talking about Mills drinking 211s. Not Mills, Case drinking 211s. That's terrible. But like here's the deal. But why don't you see that, Jolie? I see us still being able to win this game. What is Tennessee putting on the field besides Derrick Henry that you feel like is superior to what the Texans bring? You got Hop. And again, Hop is an op. I hope Hop flop. I hope Hop drop. And I hope Hop gets stopped, right? By the police and get arrested before the game and can't play. Anyway, he saw King at the logo. He was at the dive bar, kicking one back. Oh, I got to get out of here. Got work in the morning. They're like the old school. You know, motherfuckers just be drinking all night, get up and go. See, people nowadays complain about everything. Men back in the day used to get off work, drink all after work, get loaded all after work till midnight, pass off, and get up and then go back to work the next day, right? Nowadays, I got a broken toenail, and I don't want to work, right? You feel me? Hold on. And now they got a broken toe, they don't want to do shit. But yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. No Nico, no Tank. I understand that. And that's why I say I feel like I would rather have Case, because Case can create. I'd rather see Case to Dalton. We know Schultz is going to be a heavy lean for Mills this game. Mid-range Mills. So again, I don't really feel offensively that do you feel like, what do you feel like the difference is between Will Lee and Davis Mills, right? Because who did Lee used to? Buddy Lee. Remember that Buddy Lee commercials? Those were great. But Will Levis, whatever you want to call him, versus Davis Mills. What does Will Levis do that is far superior to Davis Mills? Right? Like, he has the energy, he has the, like, dog, you've never gotten excited watching Davis Mills. Never. Good throw, Mills. Oh, terrible. You've gotten excited like in a negative way. But you've never been like excited. Like, there was a point, and I know it's because of how bad, Shaw was playing. But there was a point when you would get excited. Like, people were they were about to fight to get Case in the game, right? Oh, wow. Wow. Mayo in his coffee, that's disgusting. It's the most disgusting shit I've ever heard. Right? You feel me? And so it's a situation where I don't think Tennessee's putting anything on the field that's spectacular. I know they won whatever the last, great. And that's actually a good thing, right? Spitz had a great point about that, because we talk about how this team plays up and down to the competition. And and so with them winning, maybe that puts a spark into the Texans. But then I think that matters a little bit more with CJ at the helm. I think that matters more with Case at the helm. It's hard for me to have faith in Davis. I don't think this game is going to be heavily on Davis' shoulder. I think the run game is going to try to get established early. And I feel like we're going to have to lean on that. Like, if it gets to a point where we're going to have to throw the ball, then get concerned. But I do feel like if our guys can play the way they should, right, and not come out looking like straight ass, right, then defensively, I think we shouldn't have too much of it. I feel like Stingley should restart the streak or continue the pick collection, right? Mills a little bit. It's just like, here's my thing, bro, and we've been saying it ever since the sauce. The problem with the Texans was not having dogs, right? You finally got a dog at quarterback, right? And he's hurt for right now. That's cool. It's not cool, but it is what it is. But you know you got a dog coming back. Case is a cowboy, right? And for those of you who don't know, Cowboys are the original gangsters. Like, the Cowboys are the original gangsters. Like, I know everybody loves the mafia and all that other weirdo shit. Don't know why it's weird. But Cowboys, and I'm not talking about Dallas, those are a little bit more, something else. Shout out to the Crow. Those are a little more something else. But the Cowboys were the original gangsters. conquering not pioneering the land and conquering, the West and all that shit. Robbing, shooting, killing, all that shit. All that gangster shit y'all like. Cowboys was doing it first. On horses. Right? They wasn't scamming. They was robbing banks on horses. Stick them up. Right? Case is a fucking cowboy. Case is a gangster. He's a gangster in his own right. Right? CJ is a gangster. Then might actually be a gangster, but CJ is a gangster. Right? Shout out to California. The only thing I like in California is CJ, right? And my partner HTZ, the best running back coach in the nation. Other than that, ain't too much shit coming out of California worthwhile. So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I want somebody who's going to get out there and I'm going to feel like they left everything on the fucking field. I'm going to feel like I know that they willed every ounce of energy they had in their body left on the field. CJ's going to do that. Case is going to do that. Davis Mills, maybe it is maybe he is, but it doesn't look like the excitement's not like, the game ain't even starting. I'm already bored. Right? Like, that's what I think of when I think of Davis. Like I say, I definitely want to have a mark my motherfucking words for that. I don't have one. Hey, shout out to Bass Reeves. Oh, no, Bass, you niggas don't go to heaven. If you ain't watched if y'all haven't watched that Bass Reeves show, watch the first episode. It's hilarious. It is pure fucking comedy, right? What about the weed? The weed? Oh, I need that. I'm for 5, but I don't know about nobody else. I ain't even get my stick straight. But yeah. So again, I just want to see excitement. Like I'm not doubtful, right? It's gonna be a more difficult task, but I don't think it's impossible for the Texans to win this game. All we need, it's a divisional game. Anything is possible. It's a divisional game, right? Anything can happen. We just don't need another loss like last week. Right? Because I lost my train of thought. People texting me weird shit. Because like I said, I feel like Case gets the players more amped. I feel like he's a creator, right? It's just, I want to be excited. I want to be excited about dropping Big D on Tennessee. Right? Oh, man, we got that shit out here now. We don't need that Cali weed. What you mean? We got that shit in Texas now. We learned the tricks of the trade. But shit, give me the shit from fucking Oregon. Actually, give me the Oregon weed over the Cali weed on the cool. If you want to be serious. But this is going to be a game where the defense is going to have to step up, right? This is where the stars on the defense are going to have to step up. This is where Petrie's going to have a game. Like, Petrie has to redeem himself this game. Like, this has to be a game where Petrie has to. We can't have Petrie 2.0. We need Petrie 1.0. Like, sometimes every time you update a program, it's not always for the better. Sometimes there's bugs and there's flaws and shit should be crashing, right? That whatever happened to Petrie's program update from last year, like, it was a bad program. They need to uninstall that shit and revert to the old operating system. Right? You already know. So, that's my focus sauce there. Y'all be hip, but if y'all hip, y'all hip. If you ain't hip, well, go watch one of them other shows. But it's just a situation, man. I'm not down. Like, I'm not saying the Texans are going to lose. I don't feel like the Texans are going to lose this game. And it's fucking man, look. Where my nigga Shiley and I'm looking for that nigga. Solis, what's the motherfucking deal? Yeah, that beta. Yeah, they released that shit. That shit is on the bleeding edge right now. Like, they got that shit full of bugs and errors. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ready for 3.0 because they said ain't it. But I need Petrie to step up this game. I need guys who we've had expectations from to step it up. But here's a huge thing. There's something that we're overlooking, right? The CWB. Right? Cashman. Blake Cashman. Is Cashman hurt? I fucking I don't know. Right? I was like, I remember checking some of the injury shit, but I don't recall. I don't know if he's still hurt. I don't know if he's practicing. Y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. It's gonna be hard. I'm watching though. I guess I got a high tolerance for pain. And let me do this real quick. But yeah, I guess I got a high tolerance for pain. I just like suffering. But you know, even in the bad games, it's always good to suffer with the round table in the Discord, because at the very least, we're gonna be entertained one way or another, right? Give me one moment. So what I'm gonna do, I've been talking a little bit. I'm gonna open up the line here, right? And we're gonna talk about it. We've been having this conversation, and we've had a few calls, Case versus Davis. But with it looking like Davis is gonna be that guy, let's try to be positive, right? Because you know what, I remember when everything was bad around here and we were honest about shit. Like when we were honest about shit, oh, we were haters, right? But we were honest. We've always been honest. But we were haters when we were honest, right? And now, oh, my bad, y'all. My apologies. You know, gotta do things. Hold on one second. And you know, now it's like, I don't want to do that. Okay. My bad, y'all. I gotta take care of the thing first things go bad. But like I say, now it's a situation where the Texans just have to win. I ain't finna go into our own internet politics. But it's a situation where the Texans need to win. We have to win because we have to keep we don't have to keep the playoff hopes going, right? Y'all want the playoff hopes to keep. I don't care. I do care, but I don't care. The only thing I want to do in the playoffs is go back to the playoffs to beat the Jags. That's the only thing that matters in the playoffs this year to me. Right? I don't care about anything else. Playoffs. Now, I told y'all this was a house money season. Some people can't comprehend that. They can't understand that. They just, no, you know what? Bro, look, I'll always, if I get more than what I came in with, I'll take that shit around. Like if I go to the casino, bro, and like I say, I gamble, right, 30, 40 bucks and I end up hitting. You know what I'm saying? See, Trill, you need to go eat your Wheaties, nigga. I don't know what's been wrong with you as of late. But you know what I'm saying?
Do it right, do it left, do it right, do it.
But appreciate the super sauce, super chat love. Yeah, we dropping Big D on Tennessee. What? Come on, like Davis Mills, what is he like? 6'4", 6'5", something like that. I don't even remember. That's a larger than average man, right? And he's a larger than average man, so you would say big. You know, some people call me big. You know, I'm larger than average, so he's probably taller than I am, right? So, you know, why can't I say Big D? His name's Davis. It starts with the D, correct? So Big D. We play in Tennessee. Why can't we drop Big D into he's dropping his first game? He's coming out. He's got to start, so we dropping Big D in Tennessee. So what's wrong with that? Huh? Why does everything have to be so questionable with you, Professor Trill? You're the professor. Figure it out, right? Hold on. Okay. Hold on 1 minute. That's whatever. Okay. Apologies. Let me just one thing, and then we're finna open up the line. And we're gonna talk some shit. We're gonna spill some sauce, and that's how we're gonna do that. Okay, now we're good to go. So, give me just a moment. I have the headset. All right, that's somewhat here. We're gonna get ready to take some calls. Probably for the next day or two, I'm gonna change the number to Sauce Line. I have to go with another service because I'm like real picky about what I want to do, right? And like I say, as other things are coming together, like I say, everything has to flow smoothly. Yeah, that nigga ain't no professor. He a teacher's assistant, faking the funk. See, that's what he used to go get chicks at the college bar. Yeah, you know, I'm actually a professor. Yeah, you a teacher's assistant. You be in the professor office when he ain't there helping students. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get some extra credit. I know your type, nigga. All right, give me just a second. We're going to get the line going. Is the phone open? It's still on the den, I think, yeah. And if you're a den folk, right, we got one or two topics. All right, we got one or two topics. Terrible. But when you say it, you got to explain it, right? You got to explain the logic behind it. And the logic behind it is whatever makes you hit that like button. TA Trio, that's what it used to be. PA Trio, it's really TA Trio. Yeah, boy, let me find out. So like I said, you know, it's a lot of stuff in the works. A lot of stuff going to be changing real soon. But if you are in the den, if you're a den folk, we got two topics tonight. Y'all let me know what y'all want to talk about. First, I don't know how many den folk in here. I know the den folk ladies ain't here. Unless you save somebody, Papa, what about us? We can rock with the realist theories, or we can rock with America is closed. Y'all let me know what y'all want to talk about tonight, because I got some crazy shit for both of them, right? So, with that being said, we put the line up. We're going to take some calls. We're going to get it in. Oh, ain't even, oh, yeah. Okay, what is that? Oh. Wow. Sauce line 713-424-2699. Let me change the shit because I know y'all gonna call. I ain't gonna have my shit set up right. Oh, we good. Oh, I did. Oh, look at me. Look at motherfucking me. All right. So make sure I hit that like button. While y'all doing that, I'm gonna be behind the scenes taking care of some little shenanigans and tomfoolery. As I'm always doing. But like I said, I get it. I get the logic behind this, but I don't think this is a game for logic, right? I don't think this is a game for reason and sense. And I know, Huncho, you're just going to go out on a whim. Sometimes you got to trust your gut feeling, right? And my gut feeling tells me two things, right? And this ain't a mark my motherfucking words. I'm not wishing no bad juju on nobody. But my gut feeling tells me we're going to see Case in this game one way or another, right? I don't know why I feel that way. That's why I've been sticking to my story. But like I feel like somehow, some way, Case is going to end up playing, right? And for that to happen, it's going to be an unfortunate event. It's going to be one of two things. Either Davis goes out there and looks like, complete, just dumpster juice, right? Just a burning, like not a dump, like just a fucking yard. What's the shit called? You know, fucking where they used to take all the trash and then they cover it with grass and put a golf course on top of it. I can't think of the proper name for it. But yeah, right? Oh yeah, man, look. All right. Well, we're gonna talk about realist theories tonight. No. Yeah. No, we might talk about America's clothes. We'll see. Whatever I feel like I can get more ridiculous on. So that's the thing, right? And that's why it used to be always watching. That's why I say I keep harping on the Case thing, because I feel like this, right? You're talking about a line that has not been protecting CJ well. Now that line is injured. You still got some stuff going on. And you're talking about Davis Mills, who's not, I wouldn't say half the quarterback that CJ, unless he's just made some upgrade, some improvement from watching CJ and studying his reads and everything. Like, he's not the same. He doesn't make his progression. He doesn't make his reads the same way CJ does. So this offense that he's going to try to step in and fill the shoes of It's not going to look remotely close to the same, right? And again, I don't think they're going to try to throw the ball as much. I think that we're going to see a lot of running. I think we're going to see a lot of ground game. But the thing about it is that if he does have to throw the ball, if something happens, right? Because we've seen it. We saw it last time. Like, if something happens where the Texans are just not having success and they get behind, or it's one of those slow-ass games where you were going into the half with a low-ass score, maybe field goal or two, and it's just the ball's not moving, it's going to get to a point where you're going to expect him to have to throw the ball, right? And if he gets back there, again, he's not the pocket presence that Stroud is. He's not the mentality that Stroud is. So I'm not wishing anything bad on him. I'm not wishing bad for Davis Mills, right? I promise I'm not wishing bad for Davis Mills. That's absolutely not what I'm doing. I just feel like in the preseason, I'm reading the damn comment, but I just feel like we're going to see Case. So I'm not even going to say what I'm saying. I'm not even going to mention it, but I feel like we're going to see Case this game, right? And I feel like when Case does come into this game, people are going to go nuts. The energy not in Tennessee, well, maybe for the traveling Texans, but the energy in your home or in your backyard, depending on how cool it is, you might be barbecue, you might be on the pit, whatever. That energy is going to feel different, right? That energy is going to perk up, if you will, right? So I just have this feeling, and I might be completely wrong. I've been wrong before, and the Crow, he's been hanging out for a week or two now, so I'm not ashamed. I didn't put myself back on that. So I'm not tripping on that at all. Like I'm not tripping on being wrong. But I just have this feeling, I have this interior feeling like, I feel like. What you mean, Mills the Midas, Mills the man with the Midas touch, baby? Oh. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, hold on, baby, don't do that. I just bought this big ass Texans mouse pad. It was dope. It was way bigger than I thought it was gonna be, but it makes the desk look real good. Makes me feel like a winner. Oh shit! Wait till y'all see what I hit y'all with for Christmas, or the 24th for Christmas Eve. But anyway, I don't want to see anybody get hurt. You say you might have to go fishing and just see what the outcome in the end is. Check the updates on you. But like I say, this might be who knows? This might be a game where Mills recognizes, he's like, you know what, I got it in me. I deserve to be a starter on some shitty team in this league, and I'm going to show him today. And Mills might come out there and fucking ball. But Mills might ball his ass off. Like, Mills might come out there and just slang that bitch, right? Right? But, it's always a possibility. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything can happen, right? But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I don't think you're going to see a career game from Mills, because I don't think they're going to put the ball in his hands to give him a chance to have a career game. You don't have any of your star talent. This is going to be a class for game management at its finest. And that's not what I want, right? Because Case ain't a game manager. I don't need an accountant. I don't need a game manager. I don't need a QA, right? I don't need none of that shit. I need a fucking renegade. I need a goddamn rebel, right? I need a motherfucker who's gonna get out there and break the rules. I know the playbook. I am the playbook. And get out there and fucking ball. That's the type of motherfucker. That's that Case Keenum I need. That's what I need to see, right? You don't get that from Davis. Davis Mills is a by the book, by the rules. Davis Mills was probably like a hall monitor in high school. Of course he was. He saw everybody. Look, what are you doing over there? I can see you on the other side of the locker. Get to class. Like, you know what I'm saying? I issued out tardy slips and shit. It's like, he's just plain Jane, man. And I'm not knocking it, right? Like, staying the course and not going all out of whack and out of bounds. That's the best way to have a good, steady life, right? But it's just boring. This is I need to see some shit. Like, if we're going to go down, and I'm not saying we're going to go down, I firmly believe we're going to beat the brakes off of Tennessee because it's Tennessee, right? We're talking about meth head. They're meth mountain maniacs, right? They're crazy people up there in the mountains. They're playing their banjos. They're tooting all their new drugs. I don't even know what the new drugs are. But they're on all. That's where all the experimental drugs go. They go to Tennessee to see how much it's gonna fuck you up. But you can't really tell the difference because the people out there are already all fucked up. Shout out D to Gamble. So my whole thing is this, bro. My thing is this, right? Yeah, it's gonna be, shout out to Tennessee Tactical, welcome to the sauce. You might not like it here, you might. Some Tennessee fans fuck around, some don't. But you're always welcome. Everybody's love here, if you can handle it. But I feel like this, bro. I feel like that doesn't have a place in this game. I feel like that is not what we're going to need to win, especially if we get down. Quick poll. I'm not going to put the whole thing in there. I don't feel like typing this shit. 0 for no, 1 for yes. If for whatever random possibility of a chance, we get down in this game early, and you have to start depending on Davis, do you feel like Davis Mills is a guy that's going to lead you back from behind when we're dropping Big D in Tennessee? But I'm already fucking with you. That's what's up. But you know, do you feel like Davis is the guy that can lead you, bring you from a come from behind victory, right? Because we don't have all our pieces. We're not completely healthy. It's going to be a lot of unknowns, right? And even Schultz in some games was not just 100% that. Like, I know he's going to be the go-to probably, but Mills to Schultz, is that what you want? Or is Schultz thriving because of what CJ was able to help him be, right? You're not getting that from Mills, right? And I'm not saying that Case is going to be anything near what CJ is, but you're going to get more excitement. You're going to get a higher probability, and shit, at least you're going to go out buns glazing. Damn it, Trio. I blame you for all this. But anyway, guns blazing, right? So I would just rather see Case Keenum on the field. Like this, I don't feel like this is a game that's going to be, this game might be boring, right? It might be boring. Like I said, I think it's going to be a heavy run game. Might go by fast because we're not going to be doing a lot of throwing of the ball unless we get down early. And then that's how consistent will we see Singletary and Pierce be? How much are we going to see of Pierce, right? Because we know that's my dog. That's my dog. But he ain't been looking good lately, right? So my thing is this. We're going to see, hopefully we see a heavy dose of Singletary, but he can't do it by himself. There's going to be a point where you have to rely on Davis Mills to throw the ball, right? You can't run all day. That can't be the game plan. There's going to be throws. He's going to throw 20 to 25 passes possibly. Maybe not that many. Hopefully he doesn't have to throw more than like 22. Like 22 is even a lot for me to handle from Davis Mills, right? I don't want to see I don't want to see I just don't. I don't. It's just like it's going to be an ugly game. Our defense is really going to have to step it up this game. That's what's going to have to happen. Because if Davis Mills has to throw the ball more than 20 times, even close to 20 times, it's the more he throws, the more the playoff hope goes, right? That's how that goes. William Jones, what's the motherfucking deal? Freshest ingredient in the sauce. Welcome to Sauce Nation. So, again, it's just a situation with Mills that just... I'm invested in the game because I'm talking shit and I'm going to have to own that. I'm invested in the game because I want to see the Texans succeed, right? I'm invested in the game because I might put some prize picks money on it, right? But in reality, I'm less interested in the game with Davis Mills playing than Case Keenum, right? What the fuck is this? This fucking bot doing weird shit. This screen way over there. What's going on? I'm less interested in watching this game if Davis Mills is at court, but I'm going to watch, right? But I feel like I'm going to be having a lot of, but he might come out and be Davis Dimes, though, right? He might come out and be Davis Dimes. Davis Dimes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, that's what I think. But I'm glad that y'all won, and I'm glad that the Tennessee has fight, and I'm glad the Texans see that Tennessee has fight in them. I just don't think that the Texans are going into Tennessee with the right man leading the helm. Like D'Amico can only do so much, right? Somebody has to be out there on the field getting those guys together. And when you look at Davis Mills and then the rest of that roster that's going out there that's going to start, y'all tell me who's that guy. Right now, it's not looking likely. You know, he's still in the protocol, so it's interesting to see. We're going to see what happens. I don't think he's going to be. I think it's going to be a Davis Mills game, and I hate to see it, but I think it's going to be a Davis Mills game. And so, with that, you know, it's going to be an issue. So it's going to be the defense. It's going to actually be my kind of football, right? Because I like defensive games. I like hard-nosed football, you know. And with football being more of a passing game now, you can't fucking even touch. You can't even breathe on the receivers now, unless you're one or two or three particular players. The passing game gets less and less interesting. I mean, you know, you love the spectacular catches. That's always a plus, right? The athleticism is a beautiful thing, but. What am I looking at? I'm in the wrong Discord. That's a beautiful thing. But, oh, my God. Okay. Y'all make sure you hit that like button. Even if you don't like, hit the dislike button, too. Hit one of the buttons. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. Do they still have the dislike button? I ain't hit that bitch in a long time. Hit that dislike button if you ain't fucking with it. If you're a hater, that's cool. Just so you ain't half dead. You know, you fucking with it. Make sure you hit that like button. We're going to rock here about 5 more minutes. Since ain't nobody that called in, we'll go ahead and close the line. So I don't even want to talk to y'all. And I said, y'all ain't want to talk. I ain't want to talk to y'all anyway. So, with that being said, tomorrow we'll kind of get in more of a detailed look at the game. Right? We didn't do the power rankings this week. I haven't even looked at them. I didn't even want to look at them. Like, you lost to the Jets. Do you really want to see the power rankings after that? Do you want to look at the power? Like, I don't even want to see. That's like looking at. No, it's not, I don't even know what you want to call it. That's looking at like a fucking bill with the little pink slip in it, the little pink notice. Your shit finna get cut off. I don't want to see the fucking power rankings after you lost to the damn Jets. You got blew out by the Jets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the lives up in the thing in the corner. Yeah, it's time to go now. So, what did you say, Street? Oh. So, yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. It's what, Mills to Woods? Mills to Woods is all good. You got Mills, Woods, Schultz. You got what, Hutch? What did Hutch get hurt? And Hutch, you know, I don't know yet, right? Mechie, I don't know yet. A lot of people talking about, oh, Mechie gonna come in, Mechie gonna be tank 2 point. Man, shut that shit up, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm not hating on Mechie. I want to see him succeed. I want to see him win after everything he's overcame. If Mechie was Tank 2.0, he'd be on the field. Like, he'd be on the field like Tank. If he was 3/4 of that, right, they'd find a way to put him on the field, right? More than what they've, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, yeah, Lee's, he ain't no Levi's, baby. He's some Lee jeans. Buddy Lee. That's his name for me. Buddy Lee in Tennessee. So my deal is just this, man. It's like, I know people, you know, again, y'all can go, we can be logical about this shit all we want to. There's no logic in sports. We can talk about expert opinions. I've told y'all that 1,000 times, tell y'all that all the time. How many times do y'all hear the experts wrong? These motherfuckers pick the games every Sunday on all these shows. And they about 50%, 60%, 70 maybe at best, you know. 70-something. 75 is great. But you're still missing a fourth of the shit. So it's like a lot of the shit is guess and check. A lot of the shit is, you know, shit happens, right? Shit happens. And referees happen. Why has the officiating been so bad this season? And I'm not even just talking Texans. I'm just talking across the board, right? Like, were we watching the game? So we gonna be in the Discord watching the game, baby. Shit, Mr. Media, you got to pull up to the Tennessee game, the Tennessee game in Houston, man. We all gonna be in that bitch, man. You got to pull up. And then I think we supposed to be fading. What they said, Pluckers. I ain't never been to Pluckers. I think they said we supposed to be fading Pluckers after that. I don't know which one, but I know a few folks who ain't going to the game supposed to pull up to Pluckers. It's gonna be a celebration. Well, shout out to Mr. Mediocre. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? When I talk Texans tubers, I say there's Texans YouTubers and there's Texans tubers. Shout out to Mr. Mediocre, aka Sticky, OG Texans tuber. So what I'm saying is just like, man, I'm not excited about seeing Davis. I understand the logic behind Davis. I understand you feel he's young. You know, he's played more games more recently. They weren't great games, but you feel like you got a better chance. I want to see the old man. I want to see fucking Uncle Rico throw that fucking football over them mountains. That's what the fuck I want to see. Because at this point, like, knock on wood, right? Knock on wood. If we lose this game, and it's a boring ass pedestrian game from Davis, I'm gonna be so pissed off, right? At least I'd rather live and die by the excitement, by the potential, right? Than just look. Let that old man get out there and scramble. He's got to look. Give him 2 Bud Lights for the get 9. What he said, he don't drink What he said he was drinking Milwaukee's Best. He probably drank the Milwaukee's Beasts. Give him 2 Milwaukee's Beasts before the game and let Case do his thing. Man, he don't need no playbook. He gonna get us a win. So that's a bit, man. Y'all know how we're rocking. It's about that time to slide out here. I got to get a couple things together for the Den show tonight. Look, I don't know. I got a sauce folks. Some of y'all sauce folks should not come to the Den. I say it like I be want to see y'all come to the Den. Come on, but the Den is not a conversation for everybody. So I would be cautious. You know, if you're, well, what do they always talk about the Den? They always talk about going to the Den. It's a great place if you can handle it. It's a very toxic place, but it's a very loving community of very toxic people. Maybe that's a light way to put it. But we're going to be talking about, I think, America's Closed tonight. I think that's what they picked, America's Closed. America's Closed, or what did I say? Oh, reality theories. So you got to kind of imagine a mix of Kanye, Charleston White, and some random nigga you used to know from high school. And if you put them all together and gave them a YouTube channel with a bunch of people just like that, you got the Den. You got the Den folk. So come check that out. You want to check out the Den, thedenshow.com. It'll take you there. We're going to be live at 9 p.m. on that, so make sure you come tune in and check that out. Shout out to all the Sauce Nation. I appreciate y'all, man. It's that time. We're going to be ready to wrap it up. Probably hop in the Discord for a little bit. If you're in the Discord, hop in that thing. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central, we will be live. It's going down. We're going to talk about, we're going to get a little bit more specific into things. And something else I was going to say. I don't even recall. I don't even recall what I was going to say. All right. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool, man. But most of all, y'all stay saucy. I appreciate you. Man, I'm trying to tell you, it's like, man, look, hey, we got to wait. I told you we're going to wait till the first of the year to change it up. But, boy, I got some shit coming for y'all, boy.